Alright, so where I live, there's a local cruise night car show that we do, and last week was its first opening night, and I missed that because of the desert trip. There was a couple of clips from the desert in the last video I made, but this is the actual, like, for me, opening night, and I'm bringing the truck, but I have some issues going on. My carburetor, I was adjusting the floats, and I took the top of the carburetor off to adjust the floats, and this carburetor gasket was bad. You can see it's got a bunch of condensation or whatever, so I'm fixing that right now. Oh geez, this is gonna suck getting one-handed. So I basically got the top of the carburetor off. All my fuel bowls are dried up now. I was just adjusting the floats and realized this gasket is bad. So here's the floats, already adjusted properly. I used a 7/16 drill bit, slid it under it, made sure it was gapped properly. This is the old gasket. It's torn right there, you can see. And I can see the dark colors going around it. I'm not thinking that's quite a great fit. So I just decided to get rid of this and get a new gasket. So I didn't have any questions there. Get everything cleaned up, ready to put back on so I can drive the truck. And then I'm going to be doing the little hint straight piping question mark. I don't know. But yeah, I'll save that for the rest of the video. No, I'm not cutting my exhaust, so don't worry about that. So let me go ahead and pop this stuff back on, get this thing running, and we'll go from there. So I'm checking out my jets right now. They're looking pretty clean, like I can see through all the portholes. I see light coming through the other side, so that's good. I do have a minimal, I can see a little bit, you probably can't see it on camera, with one of these has a little bit of stuff inside, so I'm going to spray some carb cleaner and then blow some of the crap out of there. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the gasket with the new one. Make sure it's all sealed up, and then we'll actually start putting everything back together so I can make sure that it's actually running properly, and I can check out some of the things that I know it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and start replacing this stuff right now. So here's my interesting exhaust system. Right off the header, it's just this weird bend because the bend actually used to go above this cross member. I bypassed it, flipped it upside down, bent it a little bit differently. As you can tell, I brought it to a shop and had them bend it a couple times to get it to fit. Comes down, that's a hanger, and then just gets shoved out the side. You can see it's starting to burn my fender on my bed a little bit. But here's how I set this exhaust up for this exact reason, so I could straight pipe it. Kind of a teenage childish thing to do, but I made it like that anyways. I have my nice crappy welds. Both of these pipes came off of the 69 pre-runner F250 that I parted out. He gave them to me for free. I was not throwing perfectly good exhaust away. They were up to about here of just regular piping that he welded. I cut that and I slid this piece that I got made. This is just a regular piece of 2.5-inch tubing bulged on each side, so I could slide one end over the straight pipe and then one end over the exhaust. I welded the one on the exhaust side, and then I clamped this side. So each time I want to take this off, there's a clamp that sits here. You can see where I already took it off. That clamp, I just simply loosen that clamp, I take it off, and then I spray some WD-40 in here because usually it clamps down pretty tight. Wiggle it a few times. You can see it'll slide right off. And then take the back hanger off because there's a clamp here usually, and then I just kind of take that one off and then slide it out, and it just comes right off. And then to put it back on, I just slide it back over, put the clamp on it, and then put that clamp on, and I'm done. That's literally all it is. It's a 10 to 15 minute deal to straight pipe this truck, and then put it back on every time I want to be legal again. So this is my first cruise night, so everybody told me to straight pipe it, so I'm going to be pulling these off. So I'm already got everything off. I'm just simply got to Lube up the opposite side, slide this one off, and we'll be on our way. Got it. Huh?
My truck's sitting in like a hole.
Yeah, it's a Chevy thing. Backfires like crazy. I couldn't get my outdoor mount to work, so I'm just gonna hold it. So just hanging out now. Timmy just made my truck. I think I actually blew up my motor, and I broke the. Yeah, actually no. We were going down the dirt road, and then I hit a rock and I punched a hole in my oil pan.
No
Fuck.
shit. Nice.
No, I'm just actually see all that. Yeah, that's
urine.
That's his 10 gallons of
fluid.
yeah. So check this out. Oh yeah. How the hell?
Do you piss that much?
How do you even pee that much? I don't even understand. What the? Look at that. Jesus.